Hey, it's Mark from Cow Harbor. Just working right now on a Lamiglass GSB rod. This one is a 108 1L. It's made basically for a VS 150 in the concept guide's layout. Um, I made some decorative wrap here and kind of highlight it with a marbleized look. I added a Bass decal to it. Um, you see the hook saver is in the back. It's stainless steel, and it kind of matched it up with black tiger wrap. It's a black and silver, cleaned with a little bit of gold trim, and then along the front here we go to the marble coating. This is been covered with one coat of epoxy, and I put the decal in. I have to straighten out this little spot here. I'll do that before I put a finish coat on. And then it comes to the front that I kind of finished off the decorative wrap with. Again, the trim band matches the back, so I put 3 on the front, add like a little bit of a difference. And then it goes down to the foregrip, has a shrink wrap directly to the blank. Reason I did this is because I want ultra sensitivity. This most likely is going to be fishing like half-ounce bucktails all the way up to ounce and a half to maybe ounce and 5/8 SP minnows. The back is finished off with a shrink wrap. The shrink wrap was done over a cork underlay with like maybe about a ½ inch spacing on it. Bring it up solid to the front so you have a nice feel for it. And then I finished it off with some epoxy where the reel seat is. Bring it like that, and then on the back will be flat, and that will transition into like a butt cap. I gotta figure out what butt cap I want right now. And then in the front of the reel seat, just to give it a nice little flare, I added gold band with that black and silver tiger wrap. Kind of brings it together. And right now, when you go up to the guides, what I did with them right now is I have a black thread, real simple. It's going to make a nice underlay for the marbleized look I'm going to do. I'm going to match up what I did on the area above the foregrip over here to each subsequent guide right down to the end. These are all built on titanium blanks, rather titanium guides. And what I did, because they're single foot, is I used the technique of where I wrap the thread and then I bring it to where the guide foot is, and I will wrap it twice around the guide foot and bring it down. And if you look at it, it won't be so shaky with the camera. If you look at it, you can see how it transitions underneath the guide. And what that'll do is, if it ever hits anything, the titanium is very flexible. With nanolite rings, they're very tough. What'll happen is this guide will still be in the same position, epoxy very nicely. And then there's tape here because I want to keep the blank clean as I marbleize it. Then before this epoxy dries, I'll pull the tape off on each one. I won't worry about cleaning any little tape marks. I'll wait till the epoxy sets, and then after that, we'll take a look at each guide and make sure that the epoxy looks right, do any touch-ups that are needed, and then come back with a clear coat. And as you see the progression of the guides, they'll get smaller and smaller, and then we'll come up to the tip. Right now, I have a chrome plated tip. You can see it's a different ceramic insert. That's a hardloid. I put this on because I needed the tip, to set up the rod and everything. But I think I might switch that out. I'm waiting for a titanium one to come so I could take that off. And that's a simple fix. I'll just warm it, take it off, and slip the new eye on, and then it'll be ready. And then the tip I can still do, I'll do a little marble and keep it very, very tight to the blank, because again, this one is going to be designed with the 108 being the 9-foot lamy glass blank. Very soft with a lot of backbone, and it's matched up with Van Staal 150. Or what I'm going to do is I'll set a Zee Baas on it. This one is a 22 that I like, and I particularly really care for the drag, and that's kind of the big difference right here. That drag has got a lot more power, I think, than the VS drag, but you know, that's open for debate. Anyway, it's all about the rod, and what I'll do is epoxy this today. I'm going to put some marble epoxy on. We'll let it set, like I said, and then I'll come back with the second video of what it looks like prior to the finish coat to know how to touch it up and go to the next step. Alright, thanks. I hope you enjoy the video. Mark from Cow Harbor. Is there anything I can do?